Hello everyone, my name is Zeus213 and welcome to Factorio Sea Block episode 10. In between episodes I upgraded our tin plate production as we were using far more tin plates than we were able to produce. And I've also just gone ahead and thrown some lights down so that things are nice and lit up for you guys to see. In the last episode we set up this little array that we are going to just expand into 10 algae farms like so, as that is going to be the amount we need for this little setup we built. And then we're going to work on getting the carbon dioxide and mineralized water, which shouldn't take too much to do. Let's let these guys finish whatever they're doing. And whilst we wait, why don't we take a look at what we need for mineralized water? In fact, no, I think we'll do the charcoal first for the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is going to require charcoal, which is going to require a total of 2 algae farms, 3 assemblers and 1 furnace. And they're going to go into 2 liquefiers, or 1.07, because the ratios are just slightly off, but that's not really a big deal. I don't mind making an extra one. So I did actually craft a few things off camera, so as we can see we've got everything we need. So why don't we go ahead and start by connecting these pipes. There we go. And then we're going to throw down our liquefiers. One here, and one here. That's going to feed into a furnace here. And that guy is going to feed like so, and like so. No, not like so. Like so. So he's going to pull out of there, go there. And that one's like that, and that's fine. Make a few more inserters while we wait for the next stuff, which is going to be an assembler, and another assembler. In fact, why don't we position these like so? That is perfect. Now this guy is going to feed into here, and finally into here. This guy is going to make us the, let's see, cellulose fiber into, yep, from the algae, that's right. This guy's going to make wood pellets, and this guy's going to make wood bricks, feed it into the furnace, and we're good to go. Actually, I want to move this guy over here, because what we're going to do as well is this guy needs fuel. Now we're going to fuel it like so. So, yeah. So this guy's going to pick up, wrong way, pick up like so, and this guy is going to take out of there and put it there. So what this will do is it will take some charcoal out of here, place it on this tile here, and this guy's going to pick it back up. Nice little loop just to feed it back in there, ready to go. Now this guy is going to need green algae, which we're going to get from 2 algae farms using the old recipe, as we don't want to use charcoal to make charcoal, as it's kind of a negative loop. Instead, we need to deal with the brown algae from this recipe. But that's fine, that's not going to be too hard to do. Why don't we get some belts going? And let's see. If we were to place these down on one side, would that be any good? Yeah, I think we've got enough space to do that. Although, yeah, you know what, let's do it. We're going to place them down just off the side here. Give it a bit of space. Make sure it's lined up. 1 and 2. That's going to make things nice and simple. For the piping, so we're just going to run a single pipe like so. And that's both of those with water. Then we just need to stick everything on a belt. And that belt go like so. Couple inserters, do 2. And because this belt's faster, they can all just go on one side, I'm not too worried. We'll have a couple inserters picking up. And a splitter, which is getting rid of the brown algae. This guy will accept only the green algae, and on the right side. The rest of the stuff can just be put into boxes for now. And hopefully we won't have too much of an issue, as we've only got 2 farms rather than 20, 40, however many it is. 40, yeah. So that's going to be just dandy. Eventually we'll do something about that, but we're not at risk of it overflowing. Let's give everything some power. And that should be good to go. Finally set this recipe to here. Give this guy some power. And we're off. Now our power is struggling slightly as we've got a lot of the electrolyzers running. But we're about to solve that, so don't worry too much. Right, whilst those guys are going, we need mineralized water. So if we take a look, we're going to need 8 electrolyzers, 2 ore crushers, and 1 more liquefier. Let's make those. Liquefier and 2 ore crushers. Perfect. Now I'm thinking this space is probably pretty good. So why don't we see what we can't do? So this liquefier, in fact we need to connect it to this pipe as well. So why don't we get that ready? Whoops. What I do want to do is just make sure I use as much as I can. There we go. And that is nice. Although that's going to drive me a bit crazy if I don't center that. Can't do that. Okay. It can stay like that, I guess. Come on. Place it correctly. There we go. Perfect. Next we can take our liquefier, which still hasn't crafted. So we're just going to copy that one for now. We'll change the recipe in a moment. And we will line things up for him. Get everything we need. Probably should have crafted these in the opposite order, as we're currently just waiting on stuff to be produced, but it's too late, we've done it now. Right, this guy's going to need a bit of fuel as well to kickstart. But if I put this here, we'll see, yeah, this guy is doing the loop, so this guy should now be getting charcoal in its fuel slot, which is perfect. And this guy is converting all of this into carbon dioxide, so that's perfect. Working as intended. Now this guy's making more, so that section is pretty successful. Right, now that we've got the ore crushers, why don't we go ahead and set those up. And these guys are going to go... I want to put them in a place where I'm going to be able to get enough inserters around. Although, saying that, we've got the long ones now, so we can go 1, 2, 3, and 4. That should be enough. If it's not, we can easily change it. Cool. Put a power pole there, and a power pole there. Cut. There. Let's change this recipe to mineralized water. Connect that up, and set these to crushed stone. Now finally we need our electrolyzers, all 8 of them. Now this is just going to need water. So why don't we give this a bit of space. In fact, it's going to be a belt here. So our electrolyzers can go after that belt. And we're going to go backwards so that we've got enough room to do the flare stacks. That's the one. In fact, I would like to maybe bring this in so that it's tucked up against this pipe so that we can maybe eventually stack it sideways. Although saying that, we may have to just work it out again because this guy can probably keep up with more than 10 of these. So we'll leave it as it is for now. We can always rearrange it in the future. I will do all the maths ahead of time. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. That's pretty good. That's everything we need there. So these guys are going to output. Need a few more inserters. And then we're going to need a few stone pipe to ground. But that could be everything we need. We're going to need a few regular pipes as well. Cancel a few of those. for now. And we'll start making a few more again. Right, now that we've got those, we can connect these up. Let's see how I'll do it on the top one. Whoops, top one, there we go. And that guy can be connected. Belt's going to run down the middle. Into there. And then we just need a few undergrounds to connect everything up. There we go. And finally, we need a pump. We've already got a couple, which is perfect. Though we do need a little bit of sand to place it on. So why don't we grab some? There we go, 650 is more than enough. And we're just going to place a single, well, actually we'll do those three there, just so that it's got a bit more than just a little bit sticking out. Cool. Finally, we need power poles, which I'm just going to go like so. Does that look right? That should be... yeah, I guess. No. How have I done this? Only a single tile there. Oh, that's connected to the wrong guy, that's why. I'm sure you guys spotted that. My mistake. There we go. That's going to go like that. And cool, that's all that hookup power. Let's get these guys doing their recipe, like so. Now they're all going to back up pretty quickly because they've got nowhere to put their outputs. But that's fine, we can deal with that in a second. There we go, that's the crushers starting to go. So that should be everything, and this guy should start outputting just a little bit of green algae. That also needs water, we can hook that up. Just move a few power poles out the way. Let's see. How are we going to do that? That's a good question. How are we going to do that? What we're going to do is we're going to move one of the electrolyzers, as I've clearly not left myself enough space. We're just going to move those chests to there. That's good. And then we are going to take this electrolyzer and move it here. There we go. Nice and simple. And then we can get the pipe in here to just run around like so. Put that inserter back. Cool. I'm pretty happy with that. That guy's not getting water. Why not? There's no water in that pipe. Because I'm missing an underground. There we go. Finally, we just need to get ourselves the flare stacks going. And that is going to be the power plant setup. Of course, we're just going to need a few more boilers as well, but we're pretty much done. Now, I forgot to space these out, so we're going to have to use a whole bunch more undergrounds, but that's fine, we'll do that. Maybe we should have spaced them out. So we're going to have to do some pretty... Oh, I know. We don't have to do it on that one. We have to do that. There we go. And this guy's going to... like that. And then we just need to expand the island a little bit more. The final pipe. Or that. And we just need to mirror that on this side. And we're good to go. And of course those boxes are still in the way, so we'll move them again. There we go. That's out of the way. And we can finally run this pipe all the way up there. Let's craft a few more. There we go. And we just need to get these guys over to that side. So we'll do that over the top. Let's get a bit more land going. There we are. Whoops. And just some undergrounds. Get a couple more. There we go. That is perfect. Now we just need our flare stacks, which we will craft. Looks like we're low on stone brick. That's fine. We've got plenty of that crafted. This is why we set up all these little stations. Looks like that guy's actually out of charcoal. We'll have to fix that in a second. But we'll get our flare stacks and be good to go. Just going to place these guys over here. One guy. Ah, well that's inconvenient. I can't place it there because that's all in the way. So why don't I place them up here? Place one here and one here. Sure. One and two. And finally a power pole. And that is all set up. That's pretty good. So why don't we go down here? We should be able to see now these guys start outputting some stuff and getting us what we need. Yep, there we go. We can see cellulose fiber is built all the way up on these belts because we've got to put the inserters to feed this little guy. That's fine. We can do that now. It should just be one inserter per thing, I'm thinking. Can't imagine we need more than that. Although, let's see, let's keep an eye. Is the belt going to back up? Looks like the belt's backing up, so I'm pretty happy with that. Although, I will just put a second one in each, as it's not going to hurt anything. There we go. And that is charcoal being produced. Cool. Now I will upgrade the rest of this belt because it's probably going to struggle to keep up. But that's fine. Cool. Well, I'm pretty happy with that episode. We've got a fair amount done. More power. I guess we'll place down the last of the boilers actually. How are we going to do that? Didn't think that one through. They might have to go down here. Why don't we do that? So we're going to have to grab a bunch of iron. And that's pretty easily done. And then we'll have all the boilers we need. Let's see, let's give that guy a little bit of charcoal, because he needs it. Grab some stone brick. And finally a couple stacks of iron plates. So we are going to need a little bit more stone as well. But we can then go 10 of those, 20 of those. Cool. Do we have anything in our gear factory? No, we don't have any gears. That's fine. We can deal with that. Let's place the land we need. Now, I forgot how many boilers this was set up for. It looks like it was 20, so that's perfect. We're going to double our power. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Not sure how far down we need to go yet. Why don't we copy this entire setup? And we'll flip it around. We'll leave a gap. We'll do that. Looks like we need to go down maybe another 6 blocks. Tiles, you know what I mean. And that should be plenty of space. Yeah, that was just enough. I was saying that we don't need that. So we'll get that down. We'll get the pump in. That belt's also going the wrong way. So we'll have to fix that. We need 10 burner inserters. And we're going to replace all of this with the new belt. Should probably make an upgrade planner, but we've not got quite the need for it just yet, so I will hang off this episode anyway. Maybe in a future episode. Oh, actually, that needs to be deconstructed, because that is going to obstruct a power pole. Let's go a little bit further out. There we go. And we'll bring this guy down here. And that will feed all of those. Let's deconstruct that. That's going to fill our inventory, I think. Yeah. Let's quickly get that piped back up. I need gear wheels, so I'm out of iron. Oh boy, we're going to run out of power, but that's fine. This is why we've got stockpiles fuel. Let's get one of those going. Cool. Nearly got those last 5 steam engines. Alright, let's see what we can't do about this. Probably going to need 4 now. So the splitters... Gonna have to go a bit further back, I think. Yeah, we're going to do that. Now, I could just remove this belt and then have these belt inserters do all the work, but it's fine. I'm happy with it like that. We will actually need to do that. In fact, I'll do that so it's nice and symmetrical. Bring these out on the outside. And then the splitter will go there. See, these guys are starting to run out of power now. That's fine, we've just refueled them. And then we'll get these inserters outputting like so. And we need just a few more. Cool. And that should be our power doubled. Once I get this last power pole in. There we go. That is pretty good. If we look at our power grid now, there we go. Plenty of power. Just waiting on the last boilers to come online. And that should go up to about 37, 38 megawatts. We pay close attention here. There's 37 and there's 40. Okay, so it looks like our power output is slightly higher than I expected, but that's never a bad thing. Cool. Well, that's probably going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe. They all greatly help the channel and let me know you guys are enjoying the series. Leave your comments down below if you've got any tips and suggestions. And if you found this video interesting, do feel free to share it with your friends, as I'm sure they will benefit from it too. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.